Hey guys, my name is Sully, and today I wanted to take a look at Zhao, who, in my opinion, is the best champion to carry low ELO games with. In this video, we're going to cover Zhao's combo, various build paths, which runes you should be taking, and we'll take a look at some gameplay towards the end. But before I get into any of that, why do I think Zhao is one of the best champions to carry low elo games with? Well, there's really three reasons. The first is he has CC, which means it's easier to gank, and you have utility at really all points in the game. The second is he can hyper carry, which means I can build him in a way where I can basically 1v3 anyone on the enemy team. And then lastly, he can take objectives very quickly. His Q is an auto reset, and the extra damage and sustain means I can solo dragon really early in the game and take tower plates very, very quickly. The first thing we're going to want to do is learn Zhao's combo. It's pretty straightforward for the most part. It just incorporates learning how to auto attack reset. What is auto attack resetting? Generally, it's when an ability allows you to instantly cancel the animation of an auto attack and immediately auto attack again. In this case, Zhao's Q accomplishes that pretty effectively. So the way you auto attack reset with Zhao's Q is after you auto attack and you see the damage hit, if you hit Q, you will immediately auto attack again, which is very, very quick and way faster than just auto attacking generically. You should also weave in your other abilities in between auto attacks. So for example, I could auto attack Q, then W immediately after to then auto attack again. And this is really going to maximize my damage output. The next piece to understand is that landing my W significantly increases the range at which I can dash to someone with my E. So here you can see that when I hit with my W, it allows me to E basically across the river. So here's an example of this in gameplay. So here I'm ganking mid lane and Vladimir is too far away for me to just E onto normally. So I'm going to wait for him to come a little bit closer, land my W, and then I'll be able to dash onto him. As you can see, I can clear that entire wall to get that kill, which is absolutely crazy. There are two different ways I can use Zhao's ultimate. If I haven't touched an enemy yet and I ult them, it's going to knock them back and stun them and then do damage. If I've started hitting an enemy, which is called challenging them in Zhao's kit, it doesn't actually apply the stun and the knockback, but it still does damage. So I need to keep these two things in mind when I'm figuring out what I want to do in a team fight. So I have two clips to help illustrate this. In this first clip, I'm going to gank top to kill Alawi. Now I know Alawi has her ultimate up, which means she's going to kill me very, very quickly if I don't kill her very, very quickly. So in this case, I want my ult to probably do more damage. So after I get vision on her and I jump on her, I'm going to ult when she's about half health just to maximize my damage, because my ult damage scales off of current HP. The second clip is a little bit weird because what I wanted to do here was ult the Kayn that's ganking me to knock him back. For whatever reason, it didn't knock him back here, but it still worked to apply damage. As you can see, we ended up cleaning them up here, even though I died. Here's a quick combo recap. Feel free to pause on this screen to write any of these down. The main one is really just learning how to use his Q to auto attack reset, because that's going to maximize his damage the majority of the time. The next thing I want to talk about is runes. You always want to bring Hail of Blades, because what that does is it allows you to get your Q knock-up off faster. This is super good in the early game because even at level 3, when I dash onto someone to gank, and I hit my Q with the intention of knocking them up, the 110% attack speed that Hail of Blade gives me allows me to knock them up very, very quickly, and that CC usually allows me to get a kill early. For other runes, I like to bring Sudden Impact for the extra bit of lethality when I dash in, Eyeball Collection, Ultimate Hunter so my ultimate is up more often, and then you can really go any secondary tree depending on how you like to play. I generally like bringing extra cooldown reduction and then Gathering Storm if I think the game is going to last a little bit longer, but you can bring Mana Flow Band if that's not the case. For items, you're going to want to go Eclipse and Blade of the Ruined King. Eclipse gives you good burst as well as sustain with the Omnivamp and the shield, and then Blade of the Ruined King gives you the best dueling potential. For other items, good options include Steric's Gauge and Death's Dance, and then you can generally go tanky after that because you'll be at late game, and your role late game is more to just initiate fights and be able to survive to kind of see them out. Lastly, I have a couple of clips that I think do a good job of illustrating all of the things I've touched on today. These three clips that I'm about to show you all happened late game, so they're all team fight oriented. So you can see some of the decisions I make when I'm initiating and how I can kite back with my ultimate to kind of stay alive. So I'll shut up and let you watch. So anyways, that's all I had for today. If you liked the video, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and consider subscribing. It really helps the small channel out. If you have questions, feel free to throw them down in the comment section below and I'll try to answer as many as I can. Thanks for watching. Be more like a crayon, non-toxic.